hello and welcome to episode 60 of series 1 of Master League Story Mode. Now we're getting very close to the end. My nipples are dangerously tingly today because in this episode we're going to be getting extended highlights of our semi-final Champions League matchup against the mighty Bayern of Munich. So this is going to be exciting. We're so close to the end of this first series now. For those of you who've been with me all the way, once again I salute you and your persistence. But I hope you've had a good time doing this with me. I spoke about this a lot at the start of this series. I just have absolutely loved sharing this with you. I get so engaged and so engrossed in every single Master League I've ever played since the dawn of time, since PES 4, 5, whatever it was I started playing. I do remember a particularly good one, I guess would have probably been about PES 5 or maybe 6, where I had a very young Torres and Higuain up front together, absolutely dominating. Or I think it was PES 4 maybe or 5, where I discovered Park Ji-sung before his Man United days. I guess he would have been at PSV, but he was an other in that game with PSV not included. And I just love Master League so much. It's great. No other computer game has ever kept me this engrossed and excited. And it's so much fun to share it with you and get your suggestions and your reactions. And to have you, gain the same love for these players and get to know their personalities and see them succeed and fail and progress or drop out and get sold and bought. It's just great. There's always drama. There's always a great narrative. And I'm glad you've been along with me for the ride in this first series. We're very close to the second series. I can't tell you who the manager's going to be, although I have now decided. That's all I'm going to say for now, without wanting to give any more away. But I'm really excited to get that done. All things being well, we should be able to have the first episode of Series 2, the PES 17 years, the PES 17 series. We should get that out on or around release day, depending on what happens with option files, team updates, whether I can get that all sorted. So, all being well, we should have some of that next week. That's really exciting to think about. But what we've got left now is 2 legs of the Champions League semi-final and a definite FA Cup final and hopefully a Champions League final, but we'll just have to see how this episode goes. So first of all, we've got Arsenal, which we're going to sim. Okay, so we'll sim this game. We've got a lot more simming to go. As we've always said, the league is done. A rare away win at Arsenal. That's interesting. Be good to finish in the Champions League, but ultimately we don't really care. So this is tricky. This Everton game comes only 3 days before the first leg against Bayern Munich, so we need to make sure that we're resting our key players. Another win. That's great. Keeping the form up going into this Champions League matchup. So now it is time. First leg is at home. The last 2 Champions League matches we've played, the first leg has been away, and we've really benefited from that. But now we're up against our toughest test, and we start at home. So there's a lot of pressure on us. This is going to be interesting. Let's get into it. Okay, so what is the team looking like? Okay, all of these players obviously tired, but we've rested intentionally here. Meaning our key players are all looking pretty fresh. Redmond's a little tired, but he will still start, as is Doncer, but he starts as well, alongside Safir Tider. Reece Oxford comes in, and then it's our first choice, left and right backs. And then Fabio backing in goal, although Steely's on a red. But, yeah, that looks pretty good to me. Let's take a look at Bayern. How are they doing nowadays? Of course, they've got that weird one. Some strange attacking midfielder in the middle. Douglas Costa, Goetze, all playing 3 attacking midfielders. That's interesting. Just in front of Lewandowski. Not sure who that defensive midfielder is. Maybe weak link at the back is Rafinha on the right. So we can try and come at him with Zakaria Bakali. And here we are at Fortress Ewood for probably the most important game ever on this hallowed ground. Think how far we've come in 3 seasons. We've taken this club from the depths of the Championship. And now we match up against Bayern Munich in the semi-finals of the Champions League. Expectations are running high for this team that has dominated all of the cups this season, as they did the league last season. Not a huge side in terms of height, are we really, when you look at us across the line there. But what we lack in height, we make up for in passion and power and performance. And we need a big game from Bakali and Harry Kane. What's he thinking, Harry Kane? What's in his head? Who knows? And there they are. However we do this season, whether we win the Champions League or not, this is a truly great, great Blackburn side. And we're matching up against an equally good Bayern Munich side. But have they got the Bakalis? Yes. Have they got the... Well, okay. Anyway, it's going to be close. So, straight into this game. I'm feeling quite nervous, really. If we get this wrong, we get it wrong. And that is game over. See, the problem I have is I come straight in after work. And I quite often just get straight in. I don't play any warm-up games. So I'm going into this cold. And normally I'm not bothered by that. That's a poor ball. But with such an important game on the line, I feel like I should have practiced. But that would be against the spirit of things. Redmond, good foot in. Ball back to Reece Oxford. He's got time to get his head up. Oh, that's a big mistake from Reece Oxford! What the fuck was that? Oh my god. What the hell? That is not a good start. Yeah, plenty of time there. That was meant to be just ball to Ndiaye. Somehow, he decided to try and get it to Doncer. And Lewandowski's not going to miss there. What a start! Oh my god. Oh my god, what a start. I was talking about going into this game cold. Oh, we've gone to shit. All of this preparation. All of the hours we've put into getting to this point, and we're throwing it away. It's a great ball into Benko, who's taking it down. Oh no! Oh wow! Lewandowski hands us a lifeline there. Off the post. Taider comes across, wins it back from Bernat. Redmond, ball into Buendia. Buendia looking for the run of Harry Kane. He's taking it very wide. He's cut back in. Harry Kane! The left foot straight into the hands of Neuer. You're going to have to do a lot better to beat the big German international keeper. Taider nearly wins it back again, but this time it falls nicely to Goetze. Ball inside to Costa. Oof. Danger, danger, danger signs here for Blackburn. Bayern looking irresistible already. Taider, ball into Redmond. Turns away from Bernat. Looks for the little chip ball into Henley. Oh, he's got ahead of Benatia. Ball inside to Harry Kane. Harry Kane with the poke. With the toe poke. There he is. The world's #1 deaf sportsman. And that is a great finish. And that puts us level. What a huge mistake it was to start off this game. Giving away that goal almost instantly. But this is a great ball over from Redmond. Henley did really well to get ahead of Benatia. And he cut back inside and it was a simple ball into Kane. Batstuber not with him. And Kane took it down, outside of the right foot, past Neuer. We're back in this. Well, Bayern certainly do not look like they're going to roll over and have their bellies tickled like Atletico Madrid and to an extent Benfica before them. This is a really, really top side and they're showing it here. We've managed to claw one back, but they're looking dangerous with every touch. Oxford gets in there, but it doesn't fall to him. Doncer in really strongly there. And that's half-time, 1-1. Really it should be 1-0. I mean, actually, to be fair, Bayern hit the post. Both sides had chances. We gave away a really, really simple goal at the beginning, and that is hugely disappointing. Giving away that important goal, important away goal for Bayern. They've had possession, they've had more shots, but we're still hanging in there. Look at that 92% pass completion. That is huge. What a side they are. Great tackle, Buendia. Bakali inside to Buendia. Looks for Harry Kane. He's got around his man. Can he find Redmond? No, he can't. That was a case of maybe he should have gone alone. Pressure Nathan Redmond. Harry Kane there as well. Buendia's won it back. Great play. Ball through to Harry Kane. Oh, Neuer's out again. Questionable ball there. Buendia coming off for Wilshere. Tim Sherwood thinking that maybe he can unpick that Bayern defence. Nice, good pace from Henley to get up with Bernat, but Bernat's got away from him and Ndiaye header safely away. And that's a good ball out from Henley into Taider. He looks across to Jack Wilshere, the substitute. Can Harry Kane make the right run here? Wilshere's going alone. Jack Wilshere with the left foot. Harry Kane on the rebound. Come on! Come on, Blackburn. Good run from Jack Wilshere there. Harry Kane refused to make a good run for him. So Wilshere went alone. The shot was good and hard and low. Neuer almost dealt with it, but it was the presence of mind of Harry Kane. Kane not quite making the run there. Wilshere not really got the pace to get into a particularly good position. But he got into the box and he fired off a shot nearly through the legs of Neuer. Harry Kane was there to pounce on the rebound. Blackburn take the initiative here in the last moments of the game. It's Jack Wilshere, the substitute, who's made the difference there. He's looking up, he's looking around. He can't believe no one's making a run. So he thinks, fine, I've run in a straight line for about 30 minutes here. I'm going to power it through the legs of Neuer. And it didn't quite work, but Harry Kane was there for his second of the game. Late sub here, just trying to waste some time. Henry's had a good game. He takes his time to the adoration of the Lancashire fans. These Blackburn supporters have had an incredible couple of years under Sherwood. And now they're leading Bayern Munich with 2 minutes to go in this semi-final matchup. We just need to get this ball away. Danny Rose hits it long. Aguilera just fires it back, but it's to Ndai. Can he get that? He can't. That's not good. We don't want to be giving away a goal here. Wilshere just can't keep it in. 2 minutes is up though. This should be game over here. It's a shame we gave away the ridiculous away goal. Well, the ref says play on, and now Gertz in a dangerous position. Steps inside of Fredericks. The substitute. And Fabio dives on it. And he's going to take his time here. The Blackburn fans chanting Tim Sherwood's name. This has been a landmark, historic victory. Come on, Blackburn. Champions League final now in sight. All we've got to do is go away to Munich, and that's obviously a very easy tie. And get something in the second leg. Harry Kane, the 2-goal hero. He's had a mixed season, but Blackburn playing as they like to on the break. You don't need that possession when you've got the incisive running and the goal scoring that Blackburn have. What a performance that was from this team, and Tim Sherwood rightly pleased. Man of the match went to Harry Kane, obviously. Not particularly good performances all round. So what a performance. And as it stands, it looks like we might be playing United in the Champions League final. So we'll just quickly skip this game. Only 3 days later for our second leg. 4-2 win. That's great. Keep the confidence up. Still, we can't break into the top 4. That's a shame, but I'm not too fussed about that, as we've said. So here we go. The second game of this special Champions League semi-final episode. And it is an absolutely huge one, as Blackburn travel to Germany. 2-1 up. Although Bayern have got that important away goal. But we are 2-1 up. So we hold the key to this tie. Let's have a look at the teams. This is vital. Okay, so Emi Buendia on a red. That's a great start. Doncer is tired. That is a shame that we couldn't rest him. There wasn't really anyone we could rest him for. As is Reece Oxford. That's not ideal. Ndai comes in at defensive midfield. Obviously, Tyler comes back in. Bakali on a blue. That's a shame. We've got to play him as well. I'm not switching to 2 up front for the Champions League semi-final second leg. That's too much of a change. And then the obvious changes there. Well, it's not ideal. Bakali would have liked to have been in better form. We've got 4 tired players. So someone's going to finish this game absolutely blowing chunk. No, that's the wrong expression. Absolutely. Well, they're going to be knackered anyway. Not ideal. Obiulari, do we start him? He's on a red. Harry Kane did get 2 in that game. No, I think we'll stick with that. Let's get into it. Come on, Blackburn. So here we go. Look at this. Incredible, incredible stadium. Blackburn turning up with a goal advantage. It just doesn't seem right. It seems like that's not a sentence that you should ever hear. But it is today, thanks mainly to Tim Sherwood. Look at them, they're appearing from a little hatch in the floor. That is attention to detail from these canny Germans. There they are. Harry Kane, 2 goals in the first. I bought in for the injured Redmond, but he's a decent replacement. Definitely not on the standard of Redmond. Happy to do that though. Could potentially move to 4-4-2 later on if we're struggling and bring in Obiulari. We just need to get a goal here. A goal would really help us out. Hopefully the stadium and the atmosphere doesn't get to these Blackburn players, but it's yet to so far. So let's see how we get on. So if we can avoid the ridiculous mistake we made within about 2 minutes in the last game, we should be able to, give a good go at this one. Martinez was great in the centre for Bayern in the last game. That's a decent ball into Costa, who's taken it down. Oh, he can't finish. Thank fuck for that. Just an example of how we just cannot be switched off in this at all. Long ball in, looking for Kane against Batstuber. He gets it down to Buendia. That's a great ball. Buendia looks over the top to Kane. He's taken it around Batstuber. Kane with the finish. It's fallen to... Oh, nearly fell to Buendia. chances for both sides so far. Oh, it's going to be a good game as I can feel it. That's unlucky. It came off and died. It's fallen to Lewandowski. Henley got in there with the tackle, but now that's not a great start again. Lewandowski straight off the mark once again. The Munich fans going crazy. And that's 2-2. German team now ahead on aggregate. Oh, and die. That's so unfortunate. There's no way that was going to Lewandowski. Just a little rebound off the Blackburn player into his path was better than any pass. And it was an easy finish from there, even with Henley sliding in. That's really unfortunate. Ibe, can he get that down the line to Doncer again? He can. Doncer gets there ahead of Rafinha. And so does Ibe. That's a great bit of running there. Jordan Ibe in with the left foot. Harry Kane's there with a header. Straight at Neuer. Almost a quick response. A goal now for Blackburn and turn things around. But as it stands, we are behind. It's good passing there from Bayern to get it out. And here's Douglas Costa spreading it wide to Rafinha. Danny Rose matches up against him. That's a great tackle from Rose. Doncer, can he find Danny Rose again? He can. Back inside to Godfrey Doncer on the edge of the box. Hits it hard. And very, very wide there from Godfrey Doncer. He did really well to start the break. But that shot was well off target. It's a good ball in. Lewandowski takes it down. Difficult angle off the post. It's fallen to Götze. Wow. Oh my word. How the hell did we get away with that? As in the first match, Bayern off the post. Really, we should have been in real trouble there. Thankfully, the gods are with us. And Bakali now coming forward. Little ball out to Kane. Keeps possession. He knew there was nothing on there. Back to Safir Taider. Blackburn keeping possession well. Doncer into Danny Rose. It's back into Ibe. Oh, he can't get away from Rafinha. But it's fallen to Rose here. He goes around Benko. Oh, there's no one on. No passing available. Doncer now whips it in. Oh, it doesn't fall to Redmond on the far post. Henley gets away from Götze. Can he whip a ball in? He's got time to look up. Buendia's there. Doesn't fall to him. Tied a head back in. Bakali with the left foot. It's fallen to Harry Kane. There it is. There it is. Harry Kane gets his goal once again. And now Blackburn are ahead. That is... whoa. Oh, my heart is absolutely racing. When it comes down to these important games, it's a matter of these sort of rebounds and where the ball falls, and Harry Kane once again was there. It was a good ball in from Redmond. No one could get ahead to it. The ball came out. Taider leapt like a salmon to get it back into the box. Came off into the path of Bakali. His shot, you've got to really expect Neuer to do better there. But then Harry Kane was Johnny on the spot. He finished with the left, and we're ahead again. And it's half time, and it's 1-1 here at the Allianz Arena. Incredible, incredible scenes. Blackburn, as it stands, go through to the Champions League final, but Bayern Munich are doing their best to make sure that isn't the case. And this is a really tough game. Once again, Bayern dominating possession. Great pass completion, but ours has been a lot better in this game. We've had more shots as well. So here we go. I'm aware that we're going to have some tired legs. Oh, Buendia straight into Taider. So we may need to make some changes at some point. Danny Rose away from Xavi Alonso. That's good running there from the left back. Can he find the ball into Harry Kane? Oh, he's just taken it too long, but Badstuber's made a mistake. Falls to Kane! Harry Kane again! He has really come into his own in the Champions League. He's not particularly used to it, being an ex-Tottenham player, but he's really, really started to shine in these latter stages. Not necessarily considered a big game player, citing maybe the Euros, citing maybe, I don't know, Tottenham's often capitulation at the end of the season. But when it comes to Blackburn, he's really pulled out the stops. It was a mistake from Badstuber, really. Danny Rose had done a great run there. Badstuber looked like he'd got this under control. And Harry Kane just slipped it through his legs. And it's a great finish to beat Manuel Neuer. Douglas Costa, he's got man outside in a lot of space. Lewandowski finds Rafinha. And it's a good ball back into Lewandowski, but Fabio's off his line really smartly. No problem there for the Blackburn keeper. And he spreads it wide to Henley. Looks up, spots Bakali in a bit of space. He gets there ahead of Bernat. And then he's inside. Look at that change of pace. He's away from Bernat again. Can he find Harry Kane? He can. It's around Badstuber. It's for the cross in. Badstuber gets across this time. Gets it out. What play from Bakali. Really quick feet. Almost launches the break to score another goal, which surely would seal it here. Safir Taider with the outswinging corner. Buendia's there. Can't quite get it. Danny Rose decides to spread it wide again. Henley ball into Tyder. Little chip into Harry Kane! Harry Kane! Hat-trick hero! He has come into his own today. You've got to maybe cite the little motivational talk that Tim Sherwood gave him a few episodes ago. But Harry Kane with a hat-trick here. 5 goals in total against Bayern Munich over 2 legs. Mario Götze, he's considering whether football's really his full-time life job, I think. It's good play from Danny Rose, just slowed things down. Henley then saw Tyder in a lot of space. It's a nice ball in. Tyder then just a nicely little chipped ball into Kane, who slid in ahead of his marker and past Neuer again. And it's game, set and match, I feel, here for Blackburn. Dahi across, cuts that out. Great play from the general. And he continues his run. He's looking for Doncer. That ball was always going to be a tricky one to pull off. That's nice. It's Xavi Alonso in a foot race here with Oxford. Oxford should have this under control, and he does. With a simple slide tackle. And now Doncer can release Jordan Ibe. He's in a huge amount of space here. He's got options in the middle. But he decides to go back into his right. Jordan Ibe with the shot. Oh! That caught out Manuel Neuer. That caught out the whole of Germany. What was that shot? I'm not sure. It looped into the centre of the goal. And Jordan Ibe gets his goal in for Nathan Redmond. And that is game, set, match in the bag. Nail in the coffin. Wrap that up. Let's all go down the pub for a nice pint. Jordan Ibe inside. They all back off. And it's straight at Neuer, which I think threw him a bit. And he palms it into the goal himself. Ragliarella back to Badstube, who's made a great run from centre back. And Dye closes down. He's able to clear. Kane can't get ahead to it, but it falls to Safir Tyder. It's a ball through to Obulari. He's got away from Benatia. Little chip ball into Victor Fisher. This could make it 5 with the left foot. Victor Fisher, super sub, club hero from the Championship era. He rounds it off. 5-1 away from home at Bayern Munich. Champions League semi-final. When it comes to realism, you cannot mess with PES 16. This should be all over here. And it is! The Blackburn fans, the travelling fans, absolutely just screaming the house down here as Blackburn progressed to the Champions League final after sweeping aside a lacklustre Bayern Munich team at home. Oh, incredible. Incredible scenes. It looked like it was going to be difficult at the beginning of both of these games. He went a goal down, but then we came back in typical Tim Sherwood style. And just gave him a good old spanking, a good old Sherwood spankathon. Harry Kane, 8. Hat-trick. That's all that needs to be said. Better performances from the whole squad today, though. And, yeah, Bayern Munich, just pretty poor, really. Neuer was 6. He was pretty poor in goal, I thought. So there we go, and it looks like, yes, we are up against Man United in the Champions League final after beating Bayern Munich 7-2 on aggregate. What a performance that was. And we've had a lot of success against United this season, so it would be a shame to lose against them in the most important game. And great, yeah, but we're through to the final, and that sets us up perfectly for the last episode of Series 1 of Master League Story Mode. It's going to be the finals episode. FA Cup final against Man City, and then a Champions League final against Man United. We've got a little bit of everything. That was an exciting episode, and on Monday, we get the last episode of this series. And then hopefully you'll only have to wait till Friday for the first episode of the next series. But that remains to be seen, so don't hold me to that. But it will be happening fairly soon, Series 2. So, have a great weekend, and I will see you in a bit for the best episode ever, hopefully.